my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started with today's short collective read, I wanted to address some changes in my platform and introduce my little kitten Beef. This is one of the cats that are always coming in and out of my readings, in case you were curious. So to address the changes happening in my platform, originally I had started with solely pick-a-card readings. Unfortunately, due to some medical issues that I had, that became entirely too draining. So moving forward, I will be sticking with short collective reads to try to garner some more of my personal collective as well, because I need support too, guys. Moving forward from that, starting in March, I will be posting morning reads at 11 a.m. So we will be switching from that 7 p.m. time frame to the 11 a.m. time frame, just so I can have a more structured week. Other than that, I am going to go ahead and get into this short collective read today. Let me know down in the comments whether you enjoy the short individual collective reads, or if I should continue to stick with more pick-a-card reads, and what kind of content you guys would like to see from that. I am still planning to do one pick-a-card reading a month, so if there's something specific that you would like to see during that time, please let me know, and I'll make sure to try to make that happen for you. I'll see you guys soon. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we have the gem to start. Now the gem is the diamond, the gold, and the inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly, deep in the earth, amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definitive map, yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again, so you need to find yours. Perfect. Alrighty. So I'd love to get some chakra oracle cards to go with this, but before I do that, I actually want to grab a quick angel number. It looks like we have Venus being highlighted, as well as Scorpio. Then we also have 553. So funny, I actually switched it to 555, so maybe 555 is a good number for you this time. But we do have 553 coming out. Alrighty. So go into your browser and type in 553 angel number meaning, and that'll be your message from Spirit today. I'm going to go ahead and move into the chakra oracle deck here. Perfect. We have Facade in reverse. Okay. There's something really authentic brewing here. On the back of the deck, I do have Destiny being highlighted. Okay. Beautiful. This feels almost like an ego death. Let me go ahead and grab an Animal Spirit card from my Animal Spirit deck. I believe this is the Wild Unknown deck, if you were curious. And we have the Fire Ant coming out upright. Oh, beautiful. Okay. This might be in regards to a community. Maybe you're falling away from a community. We also have the Black Egg at the back of the deck. Gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and read from the Fire Ant here. Once I can find it. So with the Fire Ant, we have aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. Fire Ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned Fire Ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire Ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend that the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, they are thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, they argue, they have excess heat, they gossip. And to bring into balance, we need solo time and walks at night. Okay. This Facade energy is really calling me back to it just over and over again. Especially because they seem to be walking through this like tunnel of clouds. There is still a branch here, so that could be like a family tree, since fire ants do tend to live in a colony. It does give me a heavy sense of needing to get away from a community. Maybe one that wants you to put up a facade, or maybe even a community that lives very heavily in their ego. This feels like a journey, as there's so much here that talks about walking. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more information. I want to move forward with my... what do I want to use here? I'm actually going to pull from this deck. I can never remember the name of this deck. I only want one, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the mirror effect, number 13 coming out. Okay. Gorgeous. Yeah. On the back of the deck, I have happiness being highlighted. With this mirror effect card, number 13 coming out, I feel almost as if maybe the people around you, their ego is so strong. It's kind of like, you know, if you grew up around smokers, you're much more likely to grow up to smoke. So it does have that kind of energy where it's like other people's maybe bad coping mechanisms are kind of biting you or pushing you into acting the same way. We have a situations deck just to get a few more answers here about what's going on for my collective at this time. Ooh, we have twin flames being highlighted. There's that mirrored energy again. Please don't be a twin flame reading. I swear I'll cry. We have entrapment with pregnancy, money, and heartstrings here. I'd like to get one more. That was quick. I have pretending, fake living beyond means. Okay. I feel like this isn't about you. I feel like this is about someone that you know. I have children in reverse here. So I feel as if someone's entrapment plan isn't going to work out for them the way that they think that it is. I think they'll get caught in this. I'm going to go ahead and grab one more with my theme deck. I just have one, please, Spirit. Just one for this collective. Oh, we have two. So I have love coming out in reverse, and then I also had blessings come out in reverse. I'm going to shift these. Alrighty. On the back of the deck, I have boundaries in reverse. And let's grab just one emotion. Okay. It's so weird. I had so many fall out and they're all like flipped away from each other. I'm going to go ahead and take friendship coming out. That actually came out in reverse here, but it fits with what I'm picking up on. Okay. I have anger at the back of the deck. So I'm picking up on a really destructive energy here. This feels like a karmic friend group coming out. This might be in regards to your twin flame. If you're in a no contact situation, you may be wondering what's going on with them. And I feel as if this reading, like I'm here today to tell you what's going on with them. So number one, your twin flame might be stuck in an entrapment situation. Whether that's like, you know, they became a parent, or they were trapped into a relationship, or they're being blackmailed, or like emotionally being torn apart. I feel like this goes deeper than just their romantic relationship, though. This does feel like it's almost the result of a friend group beckoning them on. There isn't much love here, and what originally was seen to be a blessing to this person, it feels like they are realizing what you've known all along. There is this deeply destructive dynamic going on here. Yeah, so with this love being in reverse, I do feel as if this person has been, I think I've even talked about this in a previous reading, where it feels as if the twin flame collective right now is going through a reckoning or an upheaval, where they are recognizing the mistakes that have been made, where they have maybe picked karmic energies over love for egotistical measures or purposes. I see people being exposed at this time with this pretending card. They might be realizing how they ended up in this situation, that they were tricked into it, that they were trapped into it. I see them wanting to break out though, just like this little gem, where they feel like they've been in the darkness. Maybe this is with you. They see you as the gem, and they feel as if they've kept you in the darkness for too long. They're ready to open up to you about what's going on. Oh, I hate twin flame readings. That's okay though, we'll keep going just for you. I'm going to go ahead and move into the tarot just to get some more insight into what's going on here. Alrighty, my little gem. I'm going to go ahead and move in with my Kawaii Tarot deck to start. So what is going on with the collective at this time? What is going on? We have the Four Swords, so there's restlessness, anxiety, maybe a lack of sleep. Ooh, those are my clarifying cards. They weren't supposed to fly out like that. Looks like there are a lot of things that they want to explain to you. They want to talk to you about something, and that's why they're restless. They're trying to figure out how to come towards you, how to talk about this, what to talk about, because there's so much, and I feel like they're realizing so much about this situation. I just get one more. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, they're reaping what they've sown. I feel like they went off with a karmic on the advice of a karmic friend group, and they feel as if like they're reaping all of their karma here. Let's keep going. We have my Seven of Wands in reverse. There's external conflict and quite a lot of it, with Judgment coming out in reverse. Yep, external conflict. Yeah, I feel like they're realizing everything that happened behind the scenes that led up to them making a poor judgment here. Oh, okay, last two. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is, number one, the Six of Swords can highly indicate a spiritual journey. Whenever I see it in reverse, it can usually indicate like karmic interference. It can also indicate like going off of their aligned path. Oh, and doesn't the Fire Ant talk about that, where it talks about the misaligned Fire Ant energy? Yeah. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned Fire Ant energy is at play. So yeah, maybe this friend group like gossips a lot or points the finger, and maybe they've even done this to you in the past. It feels as if a lot of their imbalances have been fed here. With this Two of Wands being here, they're at a crossroads in this situation. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so somebody here is broke. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so la-di-da about it. But yeah, someone here is financially destitute despite a lot of their hard work. It feels like they're actually quite isolated and alone. They're stuck in their own head. There's a bit of a mental prison going on here. We have the King of Cups on the back of the deck with the Page of Swords in reverse behind that. So they do want to come towards you, but they don't know what to talk about or how much to talk about. They're not sure what you know. I'm going to pull that Scorpio back here as well as my Venus. Especially with this Venus energy being here, they might be recognizing, oh, especially with Scorpio and Venus, they might be recognizing, that there is no path to come back, that they can't really manifest you back into this situation, at least not quickly. It's going to have to take a while. They have to clear up whatever is going on here. So let me get some more information. Let's find out what else is going on in their situation. We have the Seven of Cups coming out. So there's a huge lack of fulfillment in this situation. Maybe because they went out of their way to find something to feed their ego. And now their ego is full, but they're still starving. It's a sense of like, big plate, little servings, and no appetite. That's kind of what happened here. Is like their ego is this big plate, and they were able to feed it, but it didn't provide them any actual nourishment. It's like they're shriveling because of what they've been feeding themselves. We have death in reverse. Something needs to change here. And I don't think that they recognize how deep the problem actually goes. They feel like they are powerless in this external conflict here. And not even that, they might feel like they deserve it because of how they've treated you or how they've acted in the past. They might feel that this karma, this is well deserved for their wickedness. Judgment and the Six of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see what they want to talk about. Yeah, we have Justice coming out. Yeah, exactly. They feel like it's well deserved that they're experiencing these pitfalls. They feel like it's justice for how they treated you, for who they actually committed to, for who they started a family with. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they feel like if they had just taken more time to look deeper into the situation, look below the surface, maybe they would have seen all of this before it happened. But I think that they're recognizing exactly who it is that they've partnered with and exactly who it is that they are friends with as well. I wonder if someone cheated in this friend group with this karmic partner, and that's what's brought all of this out. Let's try the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands here. Ooh. We have a Star. Yeah, they're trying to heal from it, but it's like they're at a crossroads trying to decide whether they go right or left. And they're not sure which way to go because they're not really able to heal properly. It's kind of like you can't get better in the same environment that made you sick. That might be why they're coming towards you, to get some perspective on this situation. Let's just get one more for the overall energy. Yeah, we do have the Knight of Swords. So this is more of a medium-paced energy. It's like once the plan has been created, then the plan gets in motion and that moves very quickly. But the strategy portion, the analyzing portion, usually does take quite some time. So I would say this is more of like a 3 to 6 months energy rather than like a couple weeks or a couple days from now. Interesting. Now on the back of the deck, I have my Two of Cups in reverse and I have the Wheel of Fortune in the middle of the deck. Yeah, they're realizing that they're not with a soulmate, they're with a karmic partner. They might be feeling very alone. They might be single at this time. They might have broken off this relationship, especially with my King of Cups in reverse. And with the World in reverse. Yeah, their world has like been shattered. They don't feel in control at this time. They're hoping for a victory, but they're stuck on how to attain that. Let me look behind my Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're looking to you to help them, to put in some work here. Or, with my Queen of Wands, my Eight of Pentacles, and my Two of Swords, this karmic partner might be putting in a lot of hard work to make them miserable, to pull strings in the background, to make things unfair for them. And I think they're starting to recognize that. With my Two of Swords being in reverse, I feel like what they were blind to, their eyes have suddenly been opened to now. Interesting. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get into some messages. Alrighty, I want to start off with my Hidden Truth Oracle deck here. Oh wow, that came out very quickly. We have I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, I feel like they're starting to recognize the mistake they made. Maybe they said something harsh or cruel to you, or maybe they compared you to this karmic. Maybe you exposed this information to them originally, because that's been coming up a lot in my individual collective readings, where it's like a twin flame partner gave them a warning before it happened and it wasn't heeded correctly, or it was taken with disdain. I am becoming a better person. Yeah, I think they're trying to, but I think it's because they recognize the severe dysfunction of the situation. They might realize that they've been manipulated or taken advantage of. I know I was a distraction from your pain. And then we also have I left you before you could leave me. So yeah, there's that runner chaser dynamic happening. Interesting. On the back of the deck, I do have I can't stop thinking about you. I want to get some love angel oracles here. Actually, I want to find out what's hiding in the shadows. That's more important to me right now because there's so much karmic energy here. And I should have seen that with Scorpio and Venus. I should have seen all that karmic energy to start this reading off with. We have leaving you hurt me too. You're so easy to see through. I feel like this is your energy where you're like, this was obvious. Like if they do come back and they explain to you what happened, you'll be like, this was obvious. How did you not see this coming? Like genuinely, this situation was so obvious. Like those people were, they obviously didn't have your best interests at heart. Last one, I need to focus on my healing. Yeah. I feel like this is both of you. We did have that star card come up. On the back of the deck, I have, I never want to feel that way again. Yeah, I feel like they've really been tossed through the ringer. They've experienced a lot of karma with this karmic group. But I guess the actual question is whether or not they learned the lessons there and they're willing to like dissolve that karma, or if they're gonna repeat this cycle and try to drag you back into it. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, this is a twin flame dynamic for sure. I feel as if your angels and your guides are watching over you at this time to see which direction this is going to go. Let's get one more. This person might have also turned to religion recently. I think I even mentioned that. If not in this reading, I've definitely mentioned it in a past twin flame reading, where it's like a large amount of the collective is kind of shifting over to religion as like a healthy coping tool. Ooh, and we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Yeah, they might see that you're with another person at this time. Or I feel as if they're trying to call you in here. Now on the back of the deck, I have past life relationship. You've known each other before. Yeah, this is a twin flame relationship, so I am unsurprised. Just want to get one from my Hermit Tarot deck. Actually, yeah, okay, I'll get one from your person. Maybe you have so many choices and options. Yeah, I think that they know you're unlikely to take them back. I feel like they're coming towards you just to open up. I feel like they need some, and I've said this in a previous twin flame reading, where it's like, it feels like they just need someone to talk to. They need a friend. They need some support because they can't trust anybody around them at this time. And just out of pure curiosity, I'd like to know a bit of the truth with the karmic situation here. What's going on with the karmic situation here, please, Spirit? The first one that came out is you make me want to do bad things. And I'm not taking this in like an NSFW way like I typically do. This is very much like they are constantly feeding each other's imbalances. They're constantly feeding into each other's worst possible versions. We have I am terrified, number 9. We have reach out coming out. And then we also have I want to start a family with you. So, interesting. Yeah, I feel like this karmic partner might have trapped them in a relationship or with with a baby. And it also could be like a member of this karmic friend group had their eye on a divine feminine or a divine masculine, and instead of like coming towards them naturally, they might have let insecurity kind of ride over them, and they pointed this twin flame partner in a karmic direction so they could come towards them and potentially do the exact same thing that the karmic partner was doing. Interesting. We do have reach out coming out, so I do feel as if your twin flame's partner or friend group is trying to get them to do even worse things. They might be because I did talk about how they're in heavy isolation right now, and I feel like this group is coming in to try to, like, because they're in this, like, fearful energy, they're trying to excite them, but exhilarate them in the wrong way. Interesting. Out of pure curiosity, I'm going to go ahead and move with my Alice in Wonderland deck. You often use this for business or for karmics. We have number 6. That's so funny. This is number 6. You have so many choices and options. This is number 6. It says choices on it. And it says feeling blocked or restrained. So yeah, your twin flame is going through a period where, like, they have a decision to make, which is whether or not they stick with this karmic group, this karmic energy, or they move towards you. But I feel as if they're very scared to move towards you. They're scared to open up what's been going on here. They're scared to make a decision because it feels like every decision they make kind of backfires on them. Let me get one more. We have uncertainty, number 39. Choose who you will become. I know it's kind of difficult to see just because it's a holographic card. But yes, again, and that's exactly what I just said, is like they are at a crossroads right now. They have to make the decision in who they are going to become, which is whether or not they stick with this karmic friend group or they come towards you in this situation, potentially even like choose religion, because I'm getting the sense that they have to clean up their act before they're allowed to come towards you. Like, they know that they can't come towards you with all of these karmic connections. They've got to get this cleared out. They might have to, like, turn back to religion and clean up their act before they can come towards you. Interesting. I want to go ahead and get some advice and some charms. You know what? Actually, before I do that, let's grab some descriptions. I've been trying to use my homemade deck a little bit more just because it can be difficult for me to use. You feel like home to me coming out. I want to try to get some more descriptions in my readings, but I might just be speaking to such a large... Ooh, we have married coming out. Right behind that, we had twin flame. And then we also have tease coming out. So they might come... Like I said, you might be with someone else. They might be in, like, a very committed relationship with someone else. But I feel like they want to come towards you. Maybe even, if they are still stuck in this karmic energy, maybe even, like, tease you. Try to see if you're still interested. If they're still stuck in this, like, deeply ego situation, then they might just be coming towards you to, like, feed their own ego here. And I feel as if that would be at the recommendation of this karmic friend group. We have single coming out. Interesting. We also have writer coming out. Married and single. Maybe they're going through a separation. I want to spoil you. Ooh, okay. Take just a couple from there. We do have dark black magic, hexes or curses coming out. We have family and relatives coming out. This could also be like friends that are so close they are family, or this could be the karmic partner. Maybe their family is into something like this, or they learn this from their family. We also have two-faced coming out. So someone in this situation is two-faced. Oh, that's what it is. We have, I am so jealous of you. Yeah, someone in this situation is very jealous of you. I'm just going to get a couple more here, and then we'll move on to advice and terms. Alrighty, we have addictions at play coming out. We have I don't like you very much coming out. And I'm getting that with this dark black magic. It feels like they don't like the hold that you might have over this person. Or maybe there are a lot of fights. Maybe this person's trying to like isolate them from this karmic friend group because they recognize that they feed into their addictions. Maybe your twin flame is realizing that they don't like themselves very much. It's going to be different for everyone. Maybe they think about you 24/7. Maybe they don't like you very much because their partner's thinking about you 24/7. We have lawyer and legal fields. So yeah, like I said, they might be in the midst of a separation. Yeah, and I'm going to get one last one. We have I miss you. They might be texting you, or they might reach out to you via text. I feel like they're too scared to actually come towards you in person. And then we also have hazel eyes behind that. So someone here could have hazel eyes. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get some messages and move on from there. I'm so sorry, get some advice and move on from there. Alrighty, I want to go ahead and kick off the advice with a channeled song for this pile. Oh. Okay, we had a bunch of them come out. We had It's Only Sex by Car Seat Headrest, which is about asexuality, or more importantly, anxiety with intimacy. And I'm going to take the anxiety with intimacy for this reading because I don't think it's just like physical intimacy. I think it's also about like emotional here. I feel like they're very scared to open up. Like they feel as if they're I feel like they're opening their eyes to all this karmic energy in front of them, and it's terrifying them. I can't tell you if I like it. My flesh yields no pleasure. My body constantly betrays me. Yeah. Underneath that, because we did have a couple of them come out, we had Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan. Or Roan, I'm not sure. Chasing Dreams. Can't fight these crazy visions. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I'm just having fun. Yeah, I feel like this was their energy in the past. And then we also have the Haters Anthem by Infinity Sun. This is one of my favorite songs. So yeah, there's a lot of haters in this situation. It's kind of annoying. We have I love the way it feels to be a hater. Something so sweet about thinking that I'm better. It doesn't even matter. So I feel like this is the energy of the karmic friend group, or even the karmic partner, where like they have this deep superiority complex that is so rooted in ego that they're struggling to, that your person is waking up to. Interesting. On the back of the deck, I do have Supermassive Black Hole by Muse, which talks about feeling powerless and or seduced. We have Oh Baby, I'm a Fool for You. You set my soul alight. How long until you let me go? Interesting. Now I want to get some more zodiac signs to go with this. We did have fire signs with the fire ant. So that's going to be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And then we also had Scorpio being highlighted here. Let's get some more. Who else? What other zodiac signs might be involved in this situation? Please, Spirit, or can we get a time frame? Either which, however you'd like to answer. Oh, we got a bunch of them. So we do have Moon and Leo. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. And we have Moon in Gemini. Stress may be an issue during this time. For the middle one, we have the Owl Totem. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. And then on the back of the deck, we have a Dark Moon. Spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. Beautiful. I'm going to grab some self-care for this pile as well, and then we'll go ahead and move into the charms. So we have Ground Yourself, number 25 coming out. So there is a need to take some solo time, ground yourself, relax a little bit. I love this. I love how all those chakras are like highlighted. It's specifically the heart chakra and the crown chakra being highlighted here. So maybe you need to connect with those two. Let's get one more. We have Connect with the Earth, number 13 coming out. Yeah, it did say go for a walk with the fire ant card. So maybe you do need to go for a walk, or maybe you might see this person while you're out on a walk. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and move these both to the side. And I'm going to zoom in just to prep myself. Now, if you are a noise-sensitive person, I recommend that you turn the volume down right now because this can get a little loud. We've got a lot coming out here. Interesting. Toss all these to the side. Take these two. Got a lot of rings here. I don't like that. I actually put these rings in here to represent karmic relationships. So the first message that we have is life to you is a dashing and bold adventure. 0 to 11, 13, 30, 41, 46. Learn Chinese says to do. And then we also have you are capable, competent, creative, careful. Prove it. Number 2, 36, 20, 35, 8, and 50. And then we have learn Chinese with 10 pieces. Trying to straighten that out. It does get a bit mangled inside of there. So the first charm that I have is my beautiful little cheese token. Someone here might be really cheesy. They might have cheesy jokes. Or maybe they really like wine. I do have a male and female ring here. And see that mirrored effect that's going on? We did have that card, didn't we? With the mirror effect. Yeah, I feel like someone might be realizing that you're their twin flame. Now, this masculine ring I often use because it has spades on it. I often use it as an indicator of like risk or gambling. So if they might feel like they've taken a gamble with you, they might be coming in to explain to you what happened here. Alrighty, I also have a bumblebee here. Now, the bumblebee in the Animal Spirit Guidebook does signify optimism and hard work in a situation. Oh, this is my soulmate energy. Yeah, they might see you in a relationship with someone else at this time, or they see you moving on somehow. I feel like this is bothersome to them. They definitely see you as a mermaid, though. Like one of a kind, like a mythical creature. You might have a connection with, I believe it's Yamaya, the water goddess. I know Jalissa's messages highlights Yamaya quite often. We have new. So maybe someone new is coming in. They might also be coming in with news about this situation. They might have a new perspective. We have brown hair coming in. And we also have space. So I do see this person is feeling very alone right now. They might also be in like a new space. Like they might have gotten their own place, or they've moved. You might have moved as well. We have FF coming out. So Frank, Francis, Francesca, Franny. I'm hearing Fine. Oh, you know what? That's actually the nanny. Franny Fine. Fran Fine might be significant to you. Like the 90s TV show. I can't think of any other F names. I'm sorry. We also have C here. So Carl, Caroline, Carol. Oh, Catherine. And then we have N. So Nancy, Nathan. Interesting. Alrighty, let's move on into the mini tarot here. So we do have the Fool coming out. Now, the Fool is all about a new beginning in this situation. So they know that a new beginning in their life is going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of hard work just to recuperate their losses. Now, the Hierophant talks about fate very heavily. And in this situation, I feel like they are finding that it's important, like it's fated for them to walk away from this situation because it's just too difficult, and that they're going to have to put a lot of hard work into redeveloping their life at this time. They might feel as if they're headed towards financial abundance, or maybe they're looking towards you because you have your finances in order. They might also be coming towards you in regards to a money situation or with a money request. That's a message for some, not all. Alrighty, that's what I'm seeing for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.